Well, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? This is Solicitor Doctor in the lab right now. I wanted to go ahead and give you guys this little news right quick. Just a quick little news. This was that happened this week, man, in the news right now. A couple of people in the comment section brought this to my attention, and they said they wanted me to go ahead and talk about what happened to PNB Rock over the weekend, man. He was murdered at a Roscoe Chicken and Waffles in California. And a lot of people were saying that they thought his girlfriend set him up. And I'm not going to lie, I even thought about thinking she set him up. But I never do news until the whole final thing come out. And I'm glad I did wait until the final thing came out. It still hasn't really came out yet. It's still in the process of being investigated and everything like that. So you're going to have to wait for a full walkthrough of what actually happened for me. But this is what we know so far. He was sitting in the restaurant, him and his girl, eating a meal. Supposedly a guy came in, asked him to take off his jewelry. He didn't want to do it. He refused to take it off. They pointed a gun at him. Shout out to DD and CC in the building. They pointed a gun at him. Altercation came out. And that's my wife. If you guys want to know, that's DD and CC. That's my wife in the chat. He came out. He actually said he did not want to take off his chain or whatever. And gun was drawn, and he was killed. Now, a lot of people was taken back about this because they said that he came out on record a year and a half ago saying that, or this year rather, saying that he had the same exact situation happen to him before. And a lot of people was asking him, he said a lot of shit in this video that you need to bring your weapon, you need to do this, you need to do that. Why wouldn't you have your weapon with you this time when you out here having a dinner with your girl? Why wouldn't you have your weapon with you? A lot of people asked. And I want to ask you guys, do the people have a valid point? Why wouldn't you not have your weapon with you after you said you would have your weapon with you and nobody will catch you slipping? This is his words. He said no one will catch him slipping. He'll have his weapon with him. And if he on that same type of energy, so don't come with him. Don't come at him with that energy because he's on that same type of energy. So I want you guys to listen to it. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if it's valid. And I'm going to give you a little bit what I think about it. Let's go.
Yeah, bro, that shit was goofy to be.
Yeah, me and my wife keep it super low key, but I tell my wife when we go out to eat, I'm like, leave her. She got a big ass wedding ring. I'm like, leave that shit at the crib. I don't even have to.
I feel you though, bro. You don't want, unless you're gonna move around with security, you don't want to have to do that.
Hey, what? Yeah,
time you go out.
100%.
Feel me? Like that should be ass, bro.
People are targets out here, and especially
They tried me out here a couple times. You feel me? Like I ain't gonna lie, that shit don't never work. You feel me? I be too on point. Like I'm from the same shit y'all trying to do. I done did this shit. You feel me? Like I done.
You're ready for that kind of.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I be on it. Can't feel me?
A lot of people need to understand when they come to LA.
Don't think this shit a joke. Yeah, this
well, also,
this Hollywood and all that.
Yeah, but like, yo, man, leave your fucking jewelry in the hotel room, or just leave it at home. Like, there's no reason for you to move around with $100,000 worth of jewelry.
If you're gonna do that shit, bro, be safe.
Be safe.
Get some security.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna sit here and say security is like a
PNB Rock. His girl texted the location. She didn't text no.
So that actually him talking about what actually happened to him, and he actually almost got robbed last year, he said, or this year rather, and he said you wouldn't catch him, you wouldn't be able to catch him because he stays with his weapon, he always has security. But a lot of people, I want y'all to understand something. Having security is wanted. Having security is needed when you are going to different places and you out with your loved ones and stuff like that. You want to be able to have your weapon with you. You want to be able to have your bodyguards with you. But having that is very, very expensive. Having a person to stand over you at all times is very, very expensive. It get expensive. It can get expensive because those people are putting their life on the line to protect you, and they gonna want to have, some money to be able to protect them if something happens to their children or whatnot. Shout out to the people that's on Facebook that's gonna watch this. I am banned on Facebook, so I cannot interact with you guys. I only can interact if you guys say something here, but I'm still banned on Facebook. But I can still go live. Don't make no sense, but hey, it is what it is. But I am banned on Facebook as well. So if you guys would like to interact with me, like with typing wise, go to YouTube and put in the Listen Doctor. You can go check it out over there, but it's going to be on Facebook as well. So with that being said, man, I feel like it's warranted, the criticism that they're giving him. He should have had somebody with him, being that powerful figure that he is, being a popular figure that he is. That's why getting in the rap game, getting into Hollywood, you have to have a bodyguard. But it's crazy, though. It's really crazy that you don't hear this with other people. Like, you don't hear Kanye West going somewhere and getting shot or robbed. You don't hear that. You don't hear Kevin Hart going to a restaurant in Philly, where he's from, and getting shot and robbed. You don't hear that. Now, you do hear a lot of people have been getting robbed, and the celebrities. Mariah Carey house got robbed in Atlanta. Tyrese house got robbed in Atlanta. The housewives, Kendall, her house got robbed in Atlanta. So you have a lot of people that have money that is getting robbed. So a lot of people think that because you have money, it keeps you from being robbed. The people that want your money find a way to get into your neighborhood and get your money. That's why it says you have to be safe at all times. You have to, because in today's society, people think that life is sweet. You have people that think that life is sweet and they can just go by life, going by everyday life because they say their prayers in the morning, or they say, God gonna protect me, that life is great and they can do whatever the fuck they want to do without no consequences. That's false. I see a lot of people that pray, and the prayer people that say, I just sat there and prayed. They actually have a lady, go back and look at it, in 2002. She was at a bank and she was being robbed. And the whole bank was being robbed, and she said the robber got to her. And she sat there and prayed and was saying, God, protect me, as he was putting the gun on her, telling her to. And she thought by doing that the robber was not going to shoot her. Like, the robber was going to be like, in his mind was going to be like, oh, she's praying to God, now let me shoot her. I don't want to shoot her because she's praying to God. He actually shot her. She lived to tell that story, but she said it was only by God's grace that she lived. She still gave him the credit. I get it. God is powerful. But he's not going to stop somebody from trying to kill you if he wants to kill you. You praying to God, and he's not going to stop him from doing it. So be mindful of that. And for the people that say that they so gangster and they don't need people to watch them and they don't have to pay for people to... You see what happened with this guy. He's an all-talented guy. I like him. I like his music. I like his style. I was just getting to know him as an artist. I feel like I was robbed. I really feel like I was robbed. But I feel like we need to do more. Not just when a celebrity like this pass away. We need to do more in keeping our community safe. You got people who, they killed this man. And I always say this. They killed this man yesterday. Whoever did it, these individuals, these guys, they went home, got some pussy, got some Popeyes, ate a burger, smoked some weed around your family, around your kids. They went probably got their hair cut today. They probably balling on Instagram because they paid, got this man chain. They stole it and went sold it for some money. Smoking a big fat blunt, buying a car. You gonna know who they are. You gonna know if a nigga just come up. Because a nigga like that don't not have the skills and say, let me not say nothing about it. They gonna brag. So if you see a nigga that was walking in a new Lexus, yeah, he had no job, nothing to get it, he's the one that did it. You see a nigga on Instagram stunting with a whole bunch of jewelry on? That's him. Some bitch is letting him stay with them. His mama is letting him come back in the house. His family is keeping him hidden. But Mr. Rock's family gotta bury him. It's fucked up. And for the people that's really out there saying that he should have known better, you're right. But then somebody made the point, why should he have to know better in his black community? And I'm right there with you. You're the same motherfuckers, and this is a black establishment, right? Chicken and Waffles, Roscoe Chicken and Waffles is a black-owned company. You motherfuckers that go out there and say Black Lives Matters, right? That's you motherfuckers. Go out there and say that. Why should he have to be on high security around black folks? I thought it was only white people that would kill us. That was only white police officers that want to kill us. Huh? I didn't know it was blacks. I thought we was brother man, sister. I thought we was together. Oh, we not. We actually want to kill each other. We actually talk about each other. We actually fuck over each other. Then you get mad when niggas like me talk about it. I guess the only people that can talk about us is the white folks on the news, right? Because that's what we not do anything about. I don't see none of you bitches go to the news stations and tell them, stop talking about those news stories about blacks. I don't see y'all do them. I don't see y'all boycott y'all news stations. No. You give them more evidence on why we are who we are. Black animals. That's what they call us. Y'all give them more evidence to show them, to show the world why you should be afraid of black people. Because it only happens to blacks. Name me a white rapper that was murdered by his community. I'll wait. Not Eminem. Sure, not Eminem. I'll wait. Not Logic. Not NF. Not the other guy. Whatever the fuck his name. I can't think of his name right now, but he's hot. Show me a white rapper who was murdered by his community. Show me a white actor that was murdered by his community. Basketball player that was murdered by his community. Football player that was murdered by his community. White. You won't name it. Because you can't find it. You know why? Because it's blacks. Don't want to see others get ahead. We don't want to see each other get ahead. Soon as somebody get ahead, we want to bring them back down to where they were. And unfortunately, this man's in the grave now. Soon to be. You can dislike me. You can dislike what I'm saying. But the proof is in the pudding. And the proof is, when are we going to change this behavior? Because kids are watching. And one day they're going to be in our footsteps. Lost like we are. We doing a disjustice to the next generation of children, of adults, of young adults. We're not doing them no justice by polluting and putting in bullshit and feeding in that bullshit mind to them that it's okay to die because you died in your community. That's bullshit. Sorry that my camera's leaning all over. We just moved. So we trying to get everything situated. Maybe the camera looked it right on you guys' end, but to me it kind of looked off a little bit. I got to get that together. I gotta get the studio together. But yeah, man, it's tough. And we're gonna listen to this news story. And let's get it, man.
About 1:15 p.m., Southeast patrol officers responded to the 100 block of Manchester Avenue. At about 1:15 p.m., Southeast patrol officers responded to the 100 block of Manchester Avenue for a robbery that just occurred. When they arrived, they found a male suffering gunshot wounds, and that male was then transported to the hospital. What occurred was the victim, along with a female witness, were in this area eating at a restaurant when they were approached by at least one suspect who brandished a firearm and demanded property from the victim. The suspect then shot the victim multiple times and removed property, and then left the location in a getaway car. The getaway car fled in an unknown direction. We don't know where the vehicle went. Officers then were able to close down the scene until we could find out what the status of the victim is. I'm sorry to say that the victim has been pronounced deceased at 13:59 hours today. South Borough Homicide is working this case, as are many other detectives. The victim was sitting at a table eating with a female witness when he was approached by the suspect. The suspect then brandished a firearm and demanded his property. We don't have the audio as to what the exact verbal exchange was at that time. The suspect then fired multiple rounds and then appears to remove some property. To what extent, we don't know at this time.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos.
All right, you heard what happened, man. So that actually what happened. He was robbed, and a lot of people are pointing fingers at the girlfriend because they said she went live, going live inside on the Waffle House, the chicken house. She was going live, and she showed her location. Another rapper from LA said that could have been. That's crazy because there's a lot of Roscoe's, and you would have to drive to every Roscoe's to figure out what restaurant that was at. He said it was probably somebody inside the restaurant lurking, and he called somebody to come up there and do it. Who knows? But the bottom line is a young man is passed away, and now we need to look at the lessons. What can we do to stop this from happening again? What can we do to prevent this from happening? I want you guys to put in the comment section on Facebook and on YouTube. Check out the Instagram as well, the Listen Dr. aka the Doc. Go over there and check that one out as well. And we have the new channel that we opening up at DD and CCTV. Go over and check that out as well on Instagram. Please leave a like. Go to our Instagram and Twitter. Leave a like and some comments and let us know what you want us to talk about on the reaction channel. We have a lot of reactions coming for you guys this week coming. But what lessons can we learn from this? How can we get better? How can we solve this situation? I feel so sorry for him and his family. I feel bad for his children. His children have to grow up without a father. But I'm going to quote my mentor, Tommy Sotomayor. Wherever you at, brother, we miss you. A lot of people have said he's passed away, killed himself, but I don't believe that. I believe that Tommy just took a break, and he's coming back. And when he does come back, you bitches better be ready. But I'm going to say what Tommy Sotomayor would say. Play dumb games, get dumb prizes. He played a dumb game. He got a dumb prize. As fucked up as that sound, when you being a rapper, you got to know what come with it. Hate. You got to know what come with it. People jealousy. One of the best rappers alive at the time of his death, before his death, made a song. Biggie. More problems. More money. More problems. He said it. Getting this money, people come at you. Friends come at you. Family come out of woodwork. Never knew you, never wanted to speak to you. But because you got the money, they want to speak to you. Because you got the fame, they want to be around you. Makes people jealousy, make people envious you. So you have to know how to protect yourselves around that. Sitting there praying to God ain't gonna help. You have to put work in. Faith without work is dead. People think just praying is just gonna get it out the way. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Praying that somebody is leave you alone 9 times out of the 10, it's not gonna happen. It's not. In every other story that it does happen, that's a miracle. But how many stories you can find the person that respond and tell you those stories? Not that many. Not that many. Rest in peace. And you're going to be truly missed. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I really knew your music. I probably listened to like 3 of your songs. But the point is, you have passed away at a young age, 30 years old. You just became into your own, man, 30. 30. Your children gotta be without a father. This is the black community, though. For the people that did this crime, you will come to justice because they got the videos. You will come to justice because you're so stupid. You're gonna talk about it. Just like they found Nipsey Hussle, murderer. Just how they found Young Dolph, murderer. You will get found. For what? For some money? For some shine on Instagram or Twitter? You took a man's life. He gave you his property. You still shot him. I want y'all to understand this, y'all. He gave the people his property. They decided to still shoot him. They could have got in the car and left with the shit. They shot him in the way multiple times. Multiple. You don't think that man got up that morning and prayed? He did. You don't think that man, mother and children got up and prayed? They did. But did it stop him from dying? No, it didn't. Think about it. For the next rapper to go to LA and think that you just so bad and big, you don't got to bring nobody with you, and this shit happens to you, we're going to be doing another story about you. Because you was too big bag to bring somebody with you. I get famous, I'm going to be like Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey has 5 different people around him. He has 3 impersonators that look exactly like him, that he pays on retainer. He does that. Donald Trump does that. 3 people that looks exactly like him. You'll never know it's him. That's how Steve Harvey moves. Because he know the type of person that he is. And people want to come at him. He don't put himself in situations where he could be harmed. He don't fly commercial private jet. Not in the airport with regular people. Don't go to the restaurant with regular people. Don't sit in the bar with regular people. Don't do that. Because there's somebody out there trying to get you. Appreciate you guys for watching, man. Thank you guys for coming. I really, really appreciate it. Leave me a like, please, man, if you like the music, if you like the content, you like what we're doing over here. We're trying to bring you honest news, journalist news, and give you guys the great news, man, that you guys are looking for. Do me a favor, go to my YouTube channel at DDNCCTV. me and my wife's channel, and go ahead and check us out as over there as well. Give us a like and leave us a comment. Watch some videos, my ads, some of the reactions. Let us know what you guys think about it. Until next time I see you guys, I'm going to do a part 2 of this story because I actually want to dive into actually what actually happened. I'm sorry. I want to actually dive into actually what happened, and I want to get to the meat and potatoes of everything and try to figure out actually what happened to this guy and why people wanted to target him. But I'm going to wait till the news come out, probably a week or two, and then we'll revisit it and come back to it. As always, I love you guys. I see you guys when I see you. Peace.